The NBA is making moves to give their players more rest and avoid so many back-to-back days. And of course, Charles Barkley has something to say about it.
You know, these poor babies can't play back-to-back games. We just want to make it convenient for them. That $40, $50 million they're making a year just can't stress them out. The private jets and the four-star hotels is not enough. So I just want to commend the NBA for just making it so convenient for these poor babies.
I kind of love that. I mean, granted, he is a guy who's coming from, like, they didn't have that luxury, and so maybe he's a little sour, but I tend to agree. These guys are making a lot of money, and I know money doesn't solve everything, but people have been doing it for a long time. People work back-to-back days all the time. You can't coddle them this much.
Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, we're both NBA fans. And I'm not a resentful, jealous person of successful people, but of all American pro athletes, nobody gets catered to like the NBA star. And unlike hockey guys who get brutalized physically, and unlike NFL guys who get brutalized physically, and unlike baseball guys who, by the way, you know, a third of your team's pitchers, rotator cuff surgery, unglamorous minor league system. NBA guys, like, fellas, chill. Like, you have of all guaranteed contracts, a real off season. You don't deal with violence like other sports. There's a lot of divas here.
Well, if you compare a basketball practice to a football practice, there's a huge difference.
Oh my God, basketball practice is a blast.
Oh yeah, and the football guys, what do they get? 1 day off a week? Really?
Mondays, half a Tuesday.
Right.
By the way, you're probably in the whirlpool because you got smoked, for 3 hours.
I mean, the basketball guys get days off in between, and they have walkthroughs instead of practice sometimes. I think obviously this is what they had to do to prevent stars from sitting out big games, and I don't think that's fair to the fans, but there's got to be a better solution than this, because once you start going a little bit towards coddling them, how far is it going to go? Where's the line drawn? Adam Silver has sounded more open to the idea of eventually, or at least talking about high school players going directly to the NBA.
Yeah.
And Rick Pitino was talking about this as well, and he said that he predicts that the NBA draft will accept high schoolers within 2 years. So he might just be throwing something out there, or maybe he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the system right now is silly. I mean, like, high school go, or if you go to college, stay for 2 years. That's my thing. If you want to go to high school, if you're Kobe Bryant, then go. LeBron, go. Kevin Garnett, go. We have a lot of examples of guys that went high school to the pros, and they were great.
Yeah, they were.
You always hear the sob stories. A lot of the great players last 20 years, high school to the pros. But if you go college, I think you should make it more legitimate, make it 2 years.
Yeah.
Therefore, you have to go to class. And you can't do this con game that I'm a college student, and you go to like one semester.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.